As we get started late on this Thursday on Easter weekend, Wyatt Langford is back for Florida, and that's a big cut and a miss on the first pitch. Mid-season watch list for the right-hander for Tennessee, and he goes 95 up to dispatch Langford to start. Breaking ball is flipped into center. Charging in is Ensley, and he'll get there in time.
He's had to bear coming in this season.
This with the breaking ball, and Rivera reaches with 2 outs here in the opening inning. Runner goes, and the pitch is high. The throw from Jared Dickey is wide, and a stolen base for Rivera, who's now 11 for 12 on the base paths. And a strike at a Riopel on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Chase Dolander gets a couple of Ks. And Ahuna down on 3 pitches. He's homered in 4 of his last 5 games. Broke tugged that one inside. I mean, he's 11 Ks, 2 walks, and a game that lasted an hour and 51 minutes. Moore didn't like that call. Pulled the string on him, and he rolls it to the right side. Booted by Blake Burke. His 8th error of the season over at first base. Junior out of Jacksonville. And he pulls this one through the right side past Christian Moore. Curlin stops at second base. Gators have a pair on with 1 out here in the bottom half of the lineup. 40 innings pitched, excuse me. And his ball hit well and high and deep to right. Christian Scott will have some space. Wind blowing in from right, tagging from second is Curlin. Tap to the left side. Ahuna comes around on the run, and he throws it wide. Florida strikes first. Curlin, who reached on an error, comes around to score with 2 out in the second.
So just a nice job of moving the baseball here. Looks like a changeup down, fading down and away to Robertson. He moves the ball in a very tough spot. I mean, this is a extremely difficult play for a shortstop. You got a left-handed.
And there's ball 4. The 1-2. Breaking ball pulled to the right side. Burke's got this one. And the toss to Dolander with a spike.
See play.
Burke sends a towering shot to center field. Wind's blowing out, and it's gone! .25 home runs and 202 career at-bats for Blake Burke.
Special hitter, Tommy. Just one of the elite hitters in America. He's going to get a fastball down in the zone, trying to go in. That one runs back over the plate, and a big-time low ball hitter golfs that one.
This one on the ground, backhanded by Rivera, and dropped over at first. Ensley may have beat it out anyway, and now the crowd into it. The series as a whole set a 3-game record. Denton goes down swinging. It's a 4th strikeout for Sproat. Not going this time, and strike 3 called. That is K number 5 for Sproat. And he sends a line shot to center. Robertson has it with a hop, only out.
NCAA tells a very different story.
2nd in the nation in whip, 2nd in the nation in K rate, 3rd in the nation in walk rate. And there's a strikeout. 97 miles an hour with the fastball. You're talking about Chase Dolander's fastball. And there it is, again up in the zone. 97 miles an hour. Dolander K's the side of the 3rd. Appear on Rocky Top before he goes in the draft. And he goes opposite field for Tennessee's 3rd hit of the game. Good 2-strike approach for Ahuna. This one golfed towards a short wall in right field. Charging and making a sliding grab is Ty Evans.
Boy, that was a nice play. Your club.
Payoff pitch is strike 3. Moore thought it was ball 4. And what a huge strikeout for Sproat.
He's at his best.
And this one's golfed towards the gap in right center. Evans closes the ground and hauls it in to end the inning. 2 of the best draft classes from a pitching standpoint. This one's rocketed deep to right field. And gone! Kate Curlin with his 9th of the season. All right, we got you on the headset.
Yeah.
Tell us about this kid.
Well, we tease him during BP all the time, ask him how prom was last weekend. He should be in high school, so no, it's good stuff. He's a great kid, really good student, obviously, to be able to come here early, and obviously to do something like that against a pitcher like Dolander kind of tells you where he's at, maturity-wise.
0-2 to Evans. And that is strikeout number 6 for Chase Dolander with 2 out in the 4th. Top 5 hitters 0 for 8 with 5 Ks and a 3-pitch strikeout of Michael Robertson.
He's also done a really good job with these guys at cleaning up their frames. Dolander, Burns,
There would be many runs given up.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Strikeout number 7 for Brandon Sproat. Dropping the bucket these days. Swing and a miss. Sproat has struck out 8.
Great breakout seasons Kevin O'Sullivan had ever seen.
Nation's best 18 home runs. That was a laser. It's all the way deep into the corner. Christian Scott plays it off the carom. Into third is Langford. 9th double of the season for Caglione. 3-1 to Rivera. And it's rocketed deep to right field. Scott pushed back to the fence. It's gone! 3-run shot for Josh Rivera. And Florida's put its stamp on this game in the 5th.
Wow, well, you go to the bullpen to bring in a fresh arm. Halverson inherited a 1-0 count, then falls behind even deeper, and just absolute gutter ball here on the 3-1 count. And Josh Rivera continues to show the polish of a veteran hitter on a 3-1 count with runners at second and third, stays inside the baseball.
High, deep left. Booker at the fence. And that one's gone! Back-to-back jacks for the Gators. Florida came in second in the country in home runs. And they're living up to that resume tonight.
But the conditions have shifted here, Tommy, and this one, we talked about, what was the home run earlier hitting the season?
48 degrees.
48 degrees. This one's probably around 40. A fly ball to straightaway left field, but we now have a wind that's just blowing pretty much straight out. And up here in the booth with me.
It was strike 3 on Heyman. Big bounce back for Halverson.
Yes.
Would have been more concerned if he couldn't hit the light with the rock.
No on the road. So kind of the old something has to give.
Line into center field. Base hit for Dreiling. All sorts of drama through the SEC. Ethan Petrie just hit a grand slam for South Carolina. Swing and a miss. Sproat fired up.
And then this week, doesn't look like they're off to much of a good start. I mean, they could be 2-2.
And here's a pickoff. And that'll work. Out number 2. Robertson got caught too far off the bag. Now, to be clear, when you said he had him, you meant he had the base stolen.
Yes. Then he got caught.
Pop up the morgue. Quite see it. There's ball 4.
Good out of the Gator bullpen of late.
Hit batter to start it off. 14 2/3. Off the glove of Caglione. The ball doesn't leave the infield, so Denton holds at third. Swing and a miss, and Abner is able to shut the door on Tennessee here in the 6th inning. Hot shot, and that really skipped across the turf, and Caglione's got another base hit. He's 2 for 4 tonight. He's got a civil engineering degree. He said, you know, I could have been doing that maybe with my aerospace background, designing planes. Or there it goes, swing and a miss. And Cannell with back-to-back Ks got Rypel and then Heyman. Strike 3 called. Let me ask you a question. Swing and a miss First 1-2-3 inning for the Gators. Loop to left field, and extra bases coming for Curlin, who homered in the 4th inning. And now he motors into second base. Here's a bunt. Popped him up. And Stack with the grab up against the fence. Stark with the grab. What a play. Robertson chases it upstairs, and a strikeout for Russell. Here's Blake Burke. Burke sends this shot into the gap in right center field. There'll be a second extra base hit. A partner with his home run to start the second, and he leads off the 8th with a double.
Ball game.
Twice tonight, Tennessee's gotten the leadoff as he allowed an earned run. He strikes out Zane Denton. There it is again. He's tied his career high with 6 strikeouts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're
sorry, Tennessee. You're
like, there's not a lot of reason to wait.
Rivera sends it to shallow center field, and that will close the floor tonight. He's left 10 on base tonight. Coming over from third is Carter, and he's late. And Christian Scott hustles his way. Much brighter stage, and he draws a walk here in the 9th inning. 2-2. Strike 3 called. 2 on in front of him. Strike 3 called. And he just couldn't ever adjust because he had so much trust in himself as a hitter that he knew the zone. Here it is. Got him looking. Tennessee sets a season high in strikeouts. Brandon Neely notches 3 of them in the 9th inning.